Every year in the United States of America, the wealthiest nation in the world, 1.2 million high school students fail to graduate. The vast majority of these students come from low-income households, and over half are minorities. Over the course of a lifetime, a high school dropout makes about $260,000 less than a high school graduate, not to mention a college graduate. The broken educational system that was once touted as the door to social mobility in the United States is instead enforcing a policy of modern-day de facto segregation that keeps the poor poor, the rich rich, and relegates minority groups to second-class citizens. As the cycle of poverty continues, Americans become more and more detached. The schools see poverty as the problem, and the poor see the schools as the problem, but neither is the culprit. The true culprit is the educational system itself, which gives the least funding to the schools who need it and tracks so-called gifted and talented students on a higher level than their peers. The famous Supreme Court case of Brown v. Board of Education happened in the 1950s, but America has yet to let go of its past ways. It has merely disguised them. The irreversible harm that Chief Justice Earl Warren spoke of in his written opinion is putting a significant percentage of our nation's students at a disadvantage, and through this, robbing the taxpayers and the national economy of millions or even billions of dollars in potential revenue. However, the facade is growing more transparent by the second, and it is becoming apparent that it is time to recognize the problem. Segregation is not a civil rights movement problem any longer. It is our problem.
I'm from Waukegan, and that is a northern suburb of Chicago. The city of Waukegan is generally known for having a bad school system and kind of a bad reputation of the people that live there, because it's generally like a working class, it's like poor area. Like every year they're always dropping extracurricular activities. I mean, the school is just not, it has no funds. I mean, there's hardly any programs anymore, and people see no support, so they just don't care about programs, and they just disappear. Our school is like 60% Hispanic, and like 30% Black, and like maybe like 10% is like all other races, white, Asian, all other races in the cities. And I've seen other schools that are like maybe 30 miles away from us, and they're doing just great. Like their schools compared to us are like, I mean, their schools are
And what
fantastic.
do you think is like the racial composition of those? Is it similar or is it different?
No, it's way different. It's like, I think all whites.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not fair for other people. Other people should have the same resources and the same opportunity. Whether or not they succeed, it's their choice now. You know, but like, I mean, I think we need more support though. We need more people to help us out, because I certainly can't change all of that.